Matty in the morning. Hi, everybody. We're very excited. Gold medal winner. I don't get a lot of gold medal winners in here. Nastia Liukin is here.
Hi.
Hi. Nastia, who is from Texas and looks it.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that with your name, we thought you'd be like Czechoslovakian or something. But
well, I was born in Russia, in Moscow, but then I moved over to Texas when I was about 2. So.
you're all about Texas.
I am.
You familiar with the song "Texas Loves You" by Lyle Lovett? No, you're not from Texas, but no,
That's a good song.
Yeah, that's a good song. How about oh, here it is. There it is. Listen.
Yeah, never heard that.
You don't know that one?
No.
How about this one?
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Anyway, it's so funny for me. I could never nothing. A forward roll, I couldn't. You know, I had to get like halfway through. It's just to me to see what you do. It's beyond my comprehension. How any human being can do what you do. I'm serious.
So I mean, it definitely
it's just
takes a lot of
unbelievable.
practice.
Although I think the floor is a little spring-loaded, isn't it? Come on, isn't that the truth?
It is. But we try to hide that with the carpet, you know, so you can't see the springs underneath.
No, come on. It's a little spring-loaded. No?
It has springs, some of it, but the one that we used, every equipment company is different. So the one we used at the Olympics actually didn't have any springs. It was a different company and it had like foam, so it was actually pretty hard to get used to. It was a big difference, but we managed.
Yes, you did.
Certainly.
What's the trick with the balance beam? You have like little suction cups on your feet or something? Come on.
They're clear, so you can't see them.
There's a trick.
Yeah.
Come on. You look. Seriously. Like the first day, you must have been like 5 years old. Your father, of course, famously. I don't know if people knew this, but Nastia's dad was a gold medal winner in the Olympics, so it's in her genes. But I'm thinking if you do the balance beam deal and you start, you know, they have you on a low one. I remember my little kids took it when they were little, you know, and they have it. The beam is like a foot off the floor the first time, and you practice and you work your way up. But the first time they say, okay, do a flip and land on the beam, what are they? They must have like straps on you or something the first time you try.
Well, I
Who's
mean,
going to do that?
I think when you're a kid, you're so fearless, and I think once you get older, you start kind of like realizing, oh wow, like this is kind of hard, you know. But once I mean, I don't think I even had any fear in me until I was probably like 15 or 16. It's just kind of like you love doing it and you think it's just so cool, so it's like whatever your coach tells you, you trust them and believe in them, and so you're like, okay, I'll try it. And it's kind of the way
I was a very fearful child.
Yes. At a young age. Constantly in a state of panic.
Yeah.
Still is.
The move from the crib to the big boy bed.
He fell on the way there.
It
Yeah.
took me years to get over that. Okay, let's go right to the gossip. You're dating like an ice dancer or something?
I'm good friends with a figure skater, Evan. He won the Olympics a few weeks ago.
Well, it's nice to have friends.
And he's on Dancing with the Stars now.
Yeah. He just.
So are you one of his many friends, or are you a special friend?
We met a few years.
Like it was
ago.
in the tabloids. It's not like somebody called me.
I know.
It's
I
not
saw
like
that.
it's a secret. It was in all those magazines.
But, you know, it's so funny because like I'm so used to just being in the sports world and the gymnastics little bubble, and now I guess being a little bit more in like the entertainment, the celebrity thing. Like I travel so much, so like going through the airport and seeing my picture like on the magazines was way weird. And you know, it's just funny that how people can get a confirmation from you without actually confirming anything, which I thought was a little weird.
They say a friend, someone close to you.
Yeah.
Well, no, they
Whoever
actually
they are.
said that we both confirmed, and then it was just that I confirmed, so it made me look a little dumb, but there was never any confirmation, but no, I mean...
You can confirm or deny right now.
There's your opportunity right
I
here.
don't care. I don't even know who the guy is. If you want to say you're not dating him, that's fine with me.
No, I mean, we're great friends.
I'm looking at a picture of him half naked here on my computer. Oh my God.
Did you watch the Olympics? The Vancouver Olympics?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I did, but I only watched curling.
Yeah, I mean, if you're...
And it was all over.
Okay.
Because he wasn't a curler.
No. He's a figure skater.
Yeah.
I was actually in Vancouver for 2 weeks, so it was really cool.
Oh, because
That
he's
is so great.
So you let me. Okay, so for 2 weeks
Well,
you
she
were
was-
watching. Wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Last I checked, you were a summer game.
Yeah, for 2
No,
weeks.
I think
She was with him for 2
No,
weeks, but they're only
I
friends.
did see an interview with Evan, and he said that you were very inspirational. Like you really helped
course.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him a lot of tips. Is that true?
It is. You know, it's like when you've accomplished that one thing that every athlete wants to accomplish, you feel like you can really kind of share that experience and everything that it takes to get up to that level. And of course you're going to have bad days, and not every day is good in training. And I think to be able to have someone there right next to you to tell you that, you know, it's all going to be worth it in the end. And so I guess I was that person.
Well, I'd like
I
a
think
little
that's
gymnast
great.
telling me
I know,
every
I
day
would
that everything's
too.
going to be okay.
Is there a
Should
club
be
you
a
go to or
service.
something?
Should be a service. A little gymnast will come to you and tell you you're okay.
You have that, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa does that. Lisa was a gymnast when she
I
was
was
10.
when I was like 8,
Yeah.
9, 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what was your? Do you have a favorite? I didn't. You won the all around, didn't you?
Yeah, I won
So
the
what
all-around.
did you have a favorite within the all around? We
My
just like-
favorite was beam, but my strongest event was always bars.
You got even bars?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's another thing that just seems odd. That doesn't really exist. You know.
Spinning and
It's-
slamming up against the
it's
bar.
tough.
It's like,
Could you just stand there right now and do it? I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just saying you could just stand there and just flip over and land on your feet without a run or anything.
Yeah.
See, if I could do that, I would do it everywhere I go. I go to the supermarket.
I feel like your little trick.
Oh, I haven't seen a picture of you and your little special friend here. Where'd we get that? What website is that?
I really don't want to tell you.
whoa,
What
that's
is it, some gay website?
Boy, that's
Oh,
the
for God's sake, Jim.
that's the sweetheart shot right there.
Mhm.
Oh, that's from the ESPYs
Mhm.
last summer.
Oh, that's just another place you happen to be with him.
Just on the red
Just a
carpet,
friend.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
very supportive, right?
Well, yeah,
Wow.
I'm buying this
Well,
even a little.
that was actually for me. I won Best Female Athlete of the Year, so that was really cool.
Oh, the S musical. I love the S
Yeah.
musical.
It's weird how the two of you just kept landing in the same place all the
Yeah.
time.
What a
So
coincidence!
weird.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, that was in LA, and he lives there, so that that was a
Sure.
coincidence. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, back to the standing there and doing a flip.
Uh-huh.
If I could do a flip, honest to God, I would just on the way into the restaurant, I'd just do a couple of back flips.
Yeah.
On the way to my table, from the maitre d' stand.
Like
Well, that
tumble
was
all the way
always
down.
like, when I was little at recess and on the playground, people would be like, do a flip. And I'm like, no. And they're like, you can't do it then. And I'm like, yes, I can. And they're
That
like,
was gonna be
no,
my
then
line.
show me.
Like,
And
what
I
was
got
it?
so defensive
Please.
all the time, but I would
Yeah.
never do it because I was embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. Just do a little
Yeah.
flip right there. Come on, please.
But it's going to mess up my hair.
No, it
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
It
saying.
isn't.
I can't do a flip.
Yeah, but she can. One little flip.
Imagine if she got hurt and then couldn't go
I
to the
promise
DCU.
you, I have members of my staff. Kendra, who's pregnant, as you can see, and nesting. She's constantly fussing around with stuff because she's pregnant. We'll brush her hair. Do you have a brush, Kendra? Did you bring a brush?
No.
Kendra can spot.
Yeah.
I don't think she needs a spot.
All right, she doesn't
What about
want
like a
to.
handstand?
I can do a handstand for you.
Please.
Right now?
God, I always wanted
You
to
don't
on the
understand. See,
radio.
you don't. I know, but you don't
No
understand.
one's
No, you
going to
don't
see
understand.
this.
Just
No, but you don't,
Yeah.
you
For
don't
us.
understand.
YouTube it.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
You're talking to a person who, if I walk from here to the door and don't trip, I consider that it's just so fascinating to me that people can do these things with their body.
I never even think about it when I'm doing it.
Well,
It's
of
just
course
kinda
not. It comes
so,
natural to you.
Yeah, but then sometimes when I just sit down and watch videos, or if I'm watching it from the sidelines and you actually think about it, you're like, wow, how do you do that?
Well, I know how you do it because there's springs in the frame.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the trick on the even bars though? I don't know.
It's an invisible harness.
Oh, an invisible
Yeah,
harness.
I've
We
read
have
about this.
Well, they-
strings hanging from
Strings.
the
They
ceiling.
can do that. Piano strings.
Yeah.
You don't see that. Like you go to see Peter Pan, you
Yeah.
don't even see the strings.
It's amazing how they don't get tangled. You know?
Is that part of the trick? Don't get tangled.
Yes,
That's a true
yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
Is she gonna do a handstand or not? You think?
Okay, a handstand.
Come on,
yeah.
please. Don't make
Right
me beg.
now?
It's
Yeah.
humiliating to make me beg.
Okay.
Okay, I will
Okay.
describe it.
No, I think she's
She's
the
taking off her
humiliating one.
headphones, and now she is now walking over to the open space in the studio.
This is great.
And she will now stand on her hands.
Woo!
Oh my
there she
God.
goes.
How do you do
I don't know.
And
It's-
she's still under.
And now she's walking around.
Yeah. Good job.
Ta-da.